Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Halloween Cup Great League Edition, and this next team here, kind of a fun one. We got a Shadow Golbat here, terrible lead, so we're going to immediately switch out into our Shadow Scizor here. So two Shadows on the team, but they kind of go crazy. We're going to go for this Nice Slash against this Golbat. We don't get the boost. It does a good chunk of damage, and it looks like they are able to get to their move right here. We were going to one shield and farm down. And then here, we're going to go for this Iron Head blindly, because just in case they bring in that Fairy type, we're going to only be able to get to one move anyway. So we throw that right there, and then we're going to come back in with our Golbat, because we know that they have that Carbink. And then now they are going to come back in with their Carbink, and we have the Escavalier. So Escavalier in the back for us with a double steal, basically, ABB, double steal in the back. We are able to shield that first one, and we're going to be able to get to this next drill run here. It does get a shield, and I don't think we'll survive this, but we'll see. Okay, we do have it go down. We have to be able to take down this Carbink. We do get a huge Shadow Ball off. Our opponent ends up throwing the or they switch into the Toxapeck, and we're trying to farm it down, and unfortunately the Toxapeck is so tanky, one Shadow Ball was not able to take it out. So GG's to our opponent right there. Super tanky team. Carbink with that Toxapeck, really tanky. So here we have the Greninja. We have a better team for. This is going to be a one shield situation always if we're trying to take down this Greninja. We do shield the first one, then we are able to throw this Poison Jab on optimal timing. They don't shield it, but we are going to be able to farm down if they allow us to. One Hydro Cannon doesn't quite take us out there. If we switch out here, we have a Poison Fang banked, and then we're going to have to throw as many of these Nice Slashes as possible. So they are able to get to move. This could be the Earth Power. Ends up being the Earth Power. Takes us out. And so if that's the case, we're going to come in with our Escavalier here, which is resisting these Poison Jabs. We're taking neutral, actually. And then we're going to come in with this Escavalier, take out the Nidoqueen. And then now we're going to be facing a Swallet here. This Swallet is potentially running Sludge Bomb and Ice Beam, I believe. So we should be okay. And then we're going to go for this extra drill run. The first one that goes through does not take it out. They go for the Sludge Bomb there. And unfortunately for them, we are able to tank it. Let's see what they throw here. Another Sludge Bomb doesn't quite take us out. And we are able to get to another drill run for the win. So Escavalier, considering all things, could be a sneaky pick here early on to break the meta. It will do well against the Greninjas. It can throw super effective against the Poison, and probably in a even shield situation, pretty decent against the Carbink. So a little bit of a good pick right there. So we're gonna come in and we're gonna try to catch a move here. We do get a move. What is this Linoon gonna throw? A body slammer there. So we are able to tank a inefficient body slam right there. Here we're going to shield this Rapidash. It potentially could have had high horsepower, Mega Horn, could have been Ada right there. So we're just going to shield, and then we're just going to try to get to another move to either force them to make a decision. They decide to let it go. And you can see here, this Escavalier is pretty decent against their entire team. So we're going to save the Escavalier, and we're going to switch into our Scizor here. We're going to throw these Nice Slashes. It does get one shield out of our opponent, and we're going to force our opponent to throw a big move here to take us out. Ends up taking us out, no problem. And here we are going to be coming back in with a Golbat, I believe, because we resist all these, but they actually switch out into their Linoon. We know that this Linoon has a bunch of energy, so potentially it could be another Body Slam. Yep, Body Slam right there. Doesn't quite take us out, so we're going to farm it down. We're going to throw this Poison Fang right here, and we're going to force our opponent to use up energy and not farm us down. Okay, and we are able to farm it down because of the poison thing right there. So GG's to our opponent. I'm also curious to see a bunch of Nidoqueens right now. But I guess the Poison Dart combo is very popular. Here we go, another Greninja situation. This Greninja, well, we're pretty much always going to shield the first one. Luckily, it is the Hydro Cannon right there. So we're going to throw this Poison Fang on optimal timing. They decide to shield this time. We're going to be able to throw another Poison Fang here. Will they double shield? They end up double shielding this situation. So we're going to say, okay, we let it go. We have the Escav for this backline. We snipe their energy. Our opponent ends up bringing the Driploom here. This Driploom is going to be throwing a move right when we get to a move. So we didn't want to have this. Oh, they actually swapped on our move. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So we are going to have to take this out with the Iron Head. We take out that Wigglytuff pretty easily, and then we're going to try to get to this Night Slash here. This Night Slash is going to go through. It doesn't quite take it out because I think it was already debuffed. So here we're going to have to survive a Shadow Ball here. We're going to try to get to a move, and luckily for us, we do get to move one count before they're able to get to their next faster move right there. So not bad right there. One additional game here. Let's see if we can continue the good streak. We are met with the Guzzlord. Interesting. So Guzzlord here, we're going to switch out to see what they have in the back. They have a Cofagrigus. So this is an interesting switch in here. The fact that they don't really have an answer to this Scizor is good for us. So we're gonna think about investing some shields in this situation because we are gonna outpace them to these Night Slashes. These Night Slashes are chunking away. We are able to farm it down, so that's really good for us. We're not going to be able to make it to the Iron Hand, so we're going to go ahead and throw this Night Slash here. Our opponent ends up shielding the Night Slash, and unfortunately for them, we do have a Escavalier. This is going to be decent against this Guzzlord because we're going to decide to farm it down. One show farm down this Guzzlord. Even though they throw a Dragon Claw, we do want that energy still, so our opponent ends up having the Nidoqueen in the back. This Nidoqueen is going to have to throw some Poison Fangs because we're going to go to this Shadow Ball first. This is probably another Poison Fang, and we're looking to farm this down. We're going to try to get to another move. Unfortunately, they snipe us, but we also have a move ready on our Escavalier to take out this Guzzlord. So not bad right there. Escavalier looking really strong right now. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.